8 most unusual twins that actually exist. 8. The Maguire twins. These twins were professional wrestlers and they hold the Guinness World Book of Records for being the world's heaviest twins. Benny weighed an incredible 745 pounds, while Billy weighed 723 pounds. The twins, who were born in Hendersonville, North Carolina, used the stage name Maguire because it was simpler for ring announcers to say. They were well known for their tag team matches and their Carnival Daredevil performances. Regretfully, a motorbike accident claimed Billy's life at the age of 32, and Benny passed away of heart failure 21 years. 7. Kinzen Ginzen. When Japan's oldest twins, Kin Narita and Jin Kanie, were 100 years old, they naturally rose to fame. They were almost a century old, but their vitality and health were still considered perfect for life in the twilight years. When translated from Japanese to English, their names literally mean gold and silver. They were born in 1892, they lived to be between 107 and 108 years old. 6. Double Trouble. These identical twins gave birth 2 hours apart on the same day. In reality, Nelson gave birth on New Year's Eve at the same hospital as her sister Amy, and no, it wasn't an induced or planned delivery. Even so, this is not arbitrary. Despite being best friends, these twins don't really hang out together, and giving birth on the same day wasn't part of their original plan. 5. Different age. The longest age difference between twins Maria and Jones. When Elliot's water broke at 23 weeks pregnant, the doctors informed her that there was very little chance her twin would survive. Hence, one twin was taken from the moon and placed in an incubator to give them the best chance of surviving, while the other twin miraculously remained in the womb. Despite one child being delivered 4 months preterm and the other 87 days later, both children made it out alive. One twin is therefore 87 days older. 4. The Silent Twins. They only spoke to each other in a secret language and vowed as children to isolate themselves from the outside world. The code language that they invented for themselves. Things worsened when the twins went on a 5-week vandalism and arson binge. They would just set things on fire, and after being held for 11 years at a high-security mental institution in Britain, they were the youngest inmates there. 3. Identical twins. The world's most similar twins are Lucy and Auntie Desant, who refused to stay apart for longer than an hour, had the same cosmetic surgery, and worked together at a job. They started their day together by taking a shower and getting dressed alike, thus it's just not going to work out for them. Eat precisely the same amount of calories and spend the same amount of time exercising. They have the same guy, which makes things extra odd. The guy appears like the luckiest boyfriend ever, and they both genuinely wish to be married to him. 2. Biracial twins. Despite being identical twins, Lucia and Maria Elmer don't look similar. It doesn't even appear as though they are twins. While the other has trans curling hair, darker skin, and brown eyes, the first has straggling orange hair, a pale complexion, and blue eyes. Due to the fact that their parents were from 2 distinct racial origins, these sisters had quite distinctive looks from birth. Thus, nobody is convinced when they claim to be twins. 1. Conjoined twins. When Abigail and Brittany Hensel, who are now in their 20s, endured difficult births, they disproved the opinions of medical professionals. Their essential organs are different, yet they share a single body that is joined at the torso. While each twin controls half of the body using only one arm, they each have distinct hearts, stomachs, spines, lungs, and spinal cords. Even though they had a very hard time learning how to walk and crawl, they are incredibly coordinated, have driving skills, and can play the piano. Playing the piano is quite difficult, and you also have to coordinate everything.